All right, so we're driving to Brownsville because we're gonna pick up a replacement for these tail lights. Yeah.
This is how the truck looks at night. These are the tail lights. This is before I swap them to the LED ones. As you can see, pretty standard stock look. Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to be upgrading my stock halogen taillights with the Tremor OEM trim LED taillights. I picked these up from a friend out of Brownsville. I'll link his Instagram page on the video here. He has a pretty cool Cobra. He had these on his XLT, so he had these connectors, which you can see them all online. Since mine does not have the same setup, I had to buy separate connectors or tail plugs, which I got from Midnight OEM. Highly recommend. They're great quality. They look pretty solid. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove these tail lights, put them on, then do the FORScan code switch so that I eliminate any hyper flash or anything that may be needed. For this, you only need to remove 2 bolts and then pull the light out. So I'll show you that in a minute. Same thing on this side. The lights are in amazing condition. I had a few little minor things, but I went ahead and polished them and they look fantastic. All right, so let's get started. I'm gonna remove the tailgate lift assist support. I'm using a little flat head. There we go, yanked it out. Now you need an 8mm to remove just 2 bolts, 1 and 2. Make sure you hold the light. We're going to be reusing these bolts. Alright, so once you remove those 2 bolts, this light, you can push it out, pull it out, and there should be a connector here. This one. So all we have to do is squeeze and pull it out. So now I'm going to take one of the connectors, the adapters, and it's just plug and play. Let's double check that. There you go. Now we connect this to the light, put it back on. Alright, so now we took the light, push this in. There's 3 pins. Right here, 1, 2, and the other one is up here, 3. We have to make sure these align as we put it in with the holes so we don't damage anything. So 1, 2. That's the new look. I'll put the bolts back on. Should be done on this side. Now when you put these on, don't tie it one all the way, just put it in a little bit and then do the bottom one. You want to make sure that the tail light starts sitting flush and at the same time on both ends, so you don't break it or run the risk of cracking the housing. I'm gonna just check alignment. It looks perfect. Now you can tighten everything down there. And now we're making sure that all this is tight. You don't want to overdo it. All right, I think that's it. I'm moving on to the other side. Repeat the process. Remove the top, remove bottom, bolt. Bottom, top, wiggle it out. There we go. Just cleaning here a little bit. Some more dusty on this side before we put the new light in. And we should be good to go. Right here. Grab the light. Move the camera. There we go. Make sure the plug goes in right. Then we align this clip here. One. There we go. Bolts in there. And then tying the bottom one, and that's it. They're installed now, so I have to do the FORScan programming. So I do have these plugs that I won't need. These will fit an XLT conversion. So if you need an extra set of plugs, message me. I'll send you these. Almost forgot, I gotta put back this little lift assist. This is what it looks like now during the day. Obviously, truck's off. But once I turn it on, you'll see this bar light up. But I'm gonna do the programming now. All right, to do the programming, you will need a FORScan. The program is free online, and you will need a connector that connects from your OBD2 port over to your laptop. You will need a Windows computer. I'm using a very old laptop, Windows laptop here, running Windows 7. But essentially, you will need the software that's free. I can link everything in the description, even the connector that you need so that you can do the transfer of code so that you don't have hyperflash or any other issues with your tail light. So we're gonna plug this in to your OBD2 port. Turn on the computer. So I'll start fresh. I'll have to turn on FORScan. Put the switch on the on position. And go ahead and click this button to connect. Once the vehicle is all loaded, we're gonna go to configuration, which is this icon, third from bottom up, and we're gonna look for the, I don't know if you can see that here on the screen. Let me zoom in. We're gonna go to the body CM module configuration as built format. Double click that, or hit this button. It'll load it up, and then I'm going to look up. All right, this is giving the safety notice. So it's giving a warning. Make sure you save your profile of your vehicle before you do any changes. So if there's a problem, you can always revert back to normal. I took a picture of what it looked like as well, just in case. All right, so now I'm going to look for specific codes, and I'm going to be reading them off and telling you what changes I'm making. So the first one is going to be code 7264301, which you see at the top. And we're only making sure that you have a 01 on these two digits. If you don't have 01, type in 01 and leave everything else the same. Struggling to, that's it. So I want to make sure you have a 01 on the 7264301. Everything else leave it the same. Once you have an 01, you go ahead and click write. I already had a 01 on mine, so I'm not going to click it, but if you do, just write to it and save. The second number or second code is going to be 7264301. You want to make sure that the first 4 digits are 0102, and then the next 4 are 0200. Leave the last box, whatever it is. Once you have that, hit write. And the last one is code 7264402. You want to make sure you have 0000 in the first box, or the first 2 digits to be 00. So I have 01, so I'm going to change that to 00. Leave everything else the same, and then just hit write and get this message. This is continue anyways. And yes. Then once we have that, okay, it's saved. It says blocks program successful. Please cycle the ignition off and then back on. So let's do that. Off. On. We're gonna hit OK. Make sure you click write all when you're done. And then it says to cycle the switch back off and on. And then hit OK. Alright, so once we're done with the codes, we're gonna say stop the service procedure. So it saves everything to 100%. Then we can go back to the main menu of the vehicle, and we can ask it to disconnect from vehicle, and we should be done. Now it's time to test it out, make sure everything's good, and then I'll look at the lights during the night, see how they look. During the day, you really can't appreciate the LED that it's on, but we'll put them on at night so we can see. Pretty happy with the results. Changes the look of the truck quite a bit. I like it. Alright, so here we have the taillights at night. That's what they look like.